So real quick before we get started, just to officially announce to everybody who is in Discord, but for some reason did not catch the announcements from yesterday, we are pleased to announce that CCC9 has been promoted to the rank of admin. This decision was actually made during the ASM that we did back in July, but we were just kind of holding out on that promotion for a couple of things to settle. Things settled, and we took the vote using our different kind of admin specific voting channels and stuff like that, and confirmed him to the position yesterday. So congratulations to CC and welcome aboard.
Woo.
Yay. Okay, I think that's the only kind of official server thing. And I guess the other thing is just a heads up, again, for people who have not seen the announcement or have not read the MOTD, but we are adjusting the September, some of the meeting schedule for September. So the September general staff meeting will be on Sunday, September 13th, and the September infrastructure staff meeting will be on Sunday, September 27th. Both of those will be 7 p.m. UTC. And this is all on the website as well. All right, with all those announcements out of the way, let's get into the actual meeting. So we first up on the agenda is an A road proposal from A92 to Alvingdale by Painted Blue.
So members will not be able to see this, but I did bring up a concern to other staff. And Painted's actually here, so I'm going to ask this directly to Painted. Painted, you can reply in the meeting live channel. Why is the highway... Can't the highway instead fork off like south of Carnoustie rather than be all the way to the east like that? Because generally when it comes to A roads, we try to avoid having them be parallel to each other, especially so close to each other. So I'm just wondering why it's deviating so far to the east. I'm not sure if Painted got that message.
Says he did.
Yeah, Painted, feel free to reply because I'm asking you.
Yeah, I think he's just...
That is a question.
It is a question.
It's an active question, yes. Okay.
Okay.
I'm typing. Okay.
Oh, you're typing in Minecraft, so we can actually see it. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess while Painted's typing, does anyone else have any other concerns?
That was my major concern, but you are...
Yeah, it's just the routing.
Okay.
Yeah. If the routing has a reason to be that way, then I'm otherwise fine with it. But yeah.
I brought up the fact about the towns it's servicing, about apparently they're all pretty tiny towns.
Generally, when we have smaller stuff like that, don't we generally prefer a B road? Or does it not really matter?
It doesn't really matter all that much. And also, depending on what the towns are and how active their mayors are, it might not be a huge concern. I mean, if they're like brand new, then I think that's less of an issue, just because then they'll probably get developed up pretty quickly.
The towns that are mentioned are Lantam, Borealia, and Willow.
All of which I think are actively under development.
Yeah, so in that case, I'm not worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little bit more concerned about it. The distance between those, if this area gets constructed, the distance from this road to the, what's it called, the A92, I believe, it's about 1,000 to 2,000 blocks. That's about a B. You could just connect it with a B road, right?
Yeah, it's a bit too much for an A road for me.
I'm in agreement with that. I think it's
Borealia is not being served. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that it should just be reclassified as a B road because it's clearly just connecting these towns to an A road.
That's okay. Okay.
Okay,
Well,
that
the
makes
question
that
is,
easy.
I'll go with that routing because I think that was Trouble's concern. That necessarily not necessarily whether it's a destination.
If it was a B road, the routing is a little bit more tolerable, I guess. I mean, my concern is having two A roads so close together. It seems like
Painted
duplication.
did
Yeah.
just say that it's fine to do a B. Let me just click AFK exempt kitty.
Yeah,
You forgot.
and the towns it serves
I got it.
don't justify the A classification. Because, like, what's the highest ranked town that isn't on, like, that's on that corridor?
Okay. If we do B road, we have to also do a reclassification number because B87 already is taken.
So that's pretty simple to do, though.
Yeah, but I'm fine with a B road classification instead of an A road in this case.
Would B920 work?
So, yeah,
Or
it's a
92X?
preference.
Some number 92 something?
Let's see what he says.
9 to...
Like 920.
There's no B92 is already taken, but all of the everything else, like B920, B920, 2021, etc.
Yeah, 920 I think would work fine because it makes it clear that you're within
Yep.
that sort of system.
Yeah. Okay.
It could also be seen as a parallel to the nearby B820.
So,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So the question
Sounds good to me.
since it is a B road, is in the photo below the map, would that design be fine since it's a B road?
I think
Sorry,
that's
what was
fine.
that?
I mean, is the
It's a nice
design,
road.
is the kind of design of the road itself, like if you scroll down right above the 6B header, there's the design of a cross section of the road. I'm fine with that. I mean, a lot of B roads are going to be one lane each way, but I don't mind having it being a 4-lane road.
Yeah, I don't
Parts of this road could be upgraded to an A road later, also.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay. So that sounds like it's a conditional approval on renumbering to 920 and conversion to B road, potential upgrades to A road at a later point if necessary. But otherwise, all good. Okay. Cool. 6B, B85 from Savannah to New Southport by Sans, not Luigi.
65, not 85.
Thank you. 65.
GG.
I think it's a decent. I'm gonna guess that Stormhold Bay has no permission, so that's why it's going around.
Read the response from Sans at the bottom of this topic. I
Yeah.
clarified. And base.
Oh, okay.
And I find this a little strange, but Frozen apparently did not want any roads going through his town, which is odd, in my opinion. But I don't know why.
Well,
I'm not. I feel like it's a good proposal.
This is just a side question. Was Stormhold Bay formed when Frozen returned to the
returned.
server, or
Yeah,
Yes.
when he
Really?
returned, like briefly around last anniversary.
I didn't think Frozen. Okay, I thought Frozen only came back for a little while. I didn't realize he built a whole town in that time.
Yeah.
He was he was last on 5.5 months ago.
Yeah, he was here for like a few days.
Because it was like right when Savannah opened, he got that station.
Yeah, which I mean, if you're putting effort into it, you can get up to mayor rank relatively quickly. I mean, given that he has a premier city, he doesn't need to wait for rank ups.
Anyway, the
Anyway.
road.
I'm curious about a couple of the weirdly sharp curves.
I imagine that's
a
just an
B-road.
effect of it being hand drawn.
Well,
Yeah.
we can ask. He's here. Sans is here. I think, right?
Sans is. I don't see him in this.
Oh,
He's not in game.
No, he's not. But
No.
I because of the weird issue with Stormhold Bay, I don't have an issue with it. I'm sure
Yeah,
Sam's fine with it.
Yeah, and I mean, I would chalk it up to it's a hand drawn line, so it's going to have a little bit more squiggliness than what it'll be built at as in game. So
Even in that case, it does remind me of Echo's his B road, the first B road that went to Sunshine Coast was kind of like this. It was just a windy road, so maybe Sans intended to be like this.
Yeah, I'm imagining terrain might be playing an issue here with the road too.
Okay.
But all in all, it's approved.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
I think it's
Chief.
sorry, I just got a text that I need to respond to. Yeah, I mean, I think just given the constraint that he's working in, I think this looks fine. So
Yeah.
Okay, I think approved.
okay. 6C, undesignated B road from Nansei to Gunto.
No,
it's
not say Gunto's the
Gunto.
region.
Ah, okay. It would help if I actually read it.
And
Nansei Gunto, unsigned B road.
And I'm not a fan of this.
There's a lot of underground and overground conversion sections. There's a lot of what looks like pretty significant underground sections.
Yeah.
Mossy's comments probably. You got for those members can't see. It says that he thinks that there should be the three westernmost sections, Mars's tunnel, are viable tunnels or bridges, but the long easternmost section is the more concerning and non-supporting part.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, the western sections I did suggest this to Worski. It's not like I think eventually there'll be an A road that follows that route to connect the rest of the road network with the rest of the Southwest. But yeah, that eastern portion, I'm not. That's a bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think everything before that is fine. Everything west of that long underground section.
Yeah, he is here listening to.
What she says, the person blue. Yeah, if you can, I mean, I think it'll look cool if the western portion had more bridges, but the eastern portion, the distance is the thing that concerns us.
Because it doesn't look like there's anything from where that tunnel starts to where that tunnel ends.
To clarify, there's no labeling of the towns there. What's the town that's right at that southern tip of that peninsula?
Southern tip is Shahai, owned by Emma Marie. No, sorry, correction, owned by Weir. Weir in the south.
Okay. Can we
say the
the
decently big town is New Singapore, I believe.
Can we say a partial approval for everything west of there then?
Yeah.
Wait, west of
that town.
Are we talking about the same town?
I'm looking.
There's landmass to the east of where Aquamarine is on the screenshots.
Oh, the one of the big island, or the one which island?
Okay. So the first underground, the big underground section to the east, where that ends, on the very tip of that landmass.
Oh, to the east of Aquamarine?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. I have no idea what town that is, to be completely honest with you.
Wait, Aqua's here. Which town is it?
Oh, that's Wanyanga. Yeah. Oh, it's Shengo. Okay. I know. I think.
Okay.
No.
I might have to.
Island Aqua is on. Wanyanga is the town on that peninsula.
Yeah, we're looking for Daltz. Daltz is right. It's Wanyanga. So Wanyanga to the west is what we're approving, which I think I'd be fine with.
Yeah, that seems fine.
I'm fine with that.
I am also fine with that.
I also would like to yell at Worski and say, please label your maps. Because having a label on the map would make this bit a lot easier.
Yeah. And then just a amendment to the bottom, although I doubt it will affect approval. Just between the bottom left desert and the middle plains island, he's looking at making that a bridge now rather than a underground.
What was that, God?
Between the, this is really hard to describe. The Plains Island below where Aqua is, and the desert island in the very southwest.
Okay.
That stretch of ocean will now be a bridge instead of a tunnel.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, honestly, if you can make the bridges look nice, I think that would look pretty good. And do remember, if you are trying to go under an ocean, you probably will need to go really deep because you're gonna hit the bottom of the ocean.
If you may want to consider, because of the elevation difference, if you're going to go all bridges, you might as well just go all bridges, because you have to go.
Really
otherwise,
far
it's going to
down.
be it's going to turn to a roller coaster. I don't know if you want a road for that.
I think we need to clarify for Aqua what's approved. He's asking.
West of Wenyenga. So Wenyenga all the way
There's
to
a shortage.
So Wenyenga all the way to Shahai is approved, Aqua.
We're basically all the road excluding that eastmost underground portion is approved.
Okay, now what is the road called? They did not give a suggestion. It's in Ward 6.
Yeah, Worski, you have to give the number for this. What's the number?
What is this, by the way?
What topic?
60.
60.
What A road is it closest to?
Oh, so 6 apparently. Okay, Vicky.
I mean, I don't. There's definitely no A roads down there.
There's no A roads remotely nearby. The closest thing is probably like the A62, but that's like all the way near Deadbush.
That's
But
yeah.
it is a Ward 6
So
road.
it's gonna be 6 something.
I mean, go ahead.
I'm gonna throw this out. Would we be okay of approving this as an A road instead of a B road? Because considering where it is a pretty critical connection again to the southwest.
Yeah, I'd be okay with it as like the B60 or the A63 or something like that.
Okay.
There's for the brothers bone question. There is a list on River Roads lists links in the Discord.
I'm on it. There is no A63. A63 is good.
Yeah. Well, we'll ask Worski whatever number he wants. I mean, he probably wants to talk to Aqua and other towns along the way. I think Aqua's on, so they can figure it out.
Does A63 work?
You choose any A6 number, so it doesn't have to be 63. You can just choose whatever number you want.
Worski says he's fine with any number, so I mean, okay.
Pick a number.
63.
So we're going to assign one for you.
Okay, 63.
Okay.
Final call.
So
he says 63, so we're calling 63.
And Skelly, yes, it is a. I just asked that because this is going into a totally new region. I think it's more appropriate as an A road rather than a B road.
Okay, what's the spelling of the town in the very south? Shahai or whatever?
Shahai.
Thank you.
It will not go to New Singapore or the island on the Plains Island between just yet, especially.
Yeah. Okay. Numbered as A63, partially approved between Wenyenga and Shahai.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. 7A.
Okay, 7A.
So just to clarify, I was speaking to Avanish, and my original concern was he was trying to use a server to fund development in his town. That isn't the case. He's sort of doing what Time 2 did, so he's going to establish a new area, and after the event, he's going to leave it as is. So, yeah, I think he's sort of trying to get across between the hotel building competition and Yoshi's Battle of the Bills.
I'm very curious why Dog does bring up an interesting point. But he's like, I don't know why it needs an airfield.
Doesn't
question.
Did you not answer that about the airfields?
What'd you say?
Oh no, he originally said he had an airfield for transport, but I think
Cyprus is at an MRT line terminus. In terms of being able to get to the town, it's already really easy.
We're not putting it at.
I think a barren airfield may just be part of the set rather than a specific one, which will be on the lab world. I think with the amended prizes he's put at the bottom, I'm not opposed to giving it a go.
I'm still quite confused unnecessarily how the event is fully structured because
He wants to free people too. He wants to have more than 10. He said if it's less than 10, he's not holding the event.
yeah, I'm trying to double read it to understand how the event works.
It
I'm so
sounds
confused.
like you basically have a Minecraft day to build something, and at the end of that day, whoever builds the worst thing will get eliminated, and that repeats until the last person.
So my primary concern is going to be numbers, and the main reason is that, and I know that there's a number of different things. There are a number of things that are going to be different between this and the hotel building competitions and stuff, and the expo building stuff. But I mean, like I can't help but comment that the last hotel building competition and the Desert Sun Expo both had really low participation numbers, and so yeah, I'm just not sure how how this
How realistic that
would
10 figure is.
yeah, I don't.
Expo had about
yeah.
20.
Yeah, well, the Yokan Beach hotel competition had like 8 people do it.
To be really honest, having 8 people for a competition like that was actually pretty good in my opinion, because the hotels are actually quite elaborate.
Right.
So
But yeah,
the fact we got 8 was amazing enough, to be really honest. So.
Okay.
and I think though I would want to say I think this would be different than the hotel thing. I'm unsure. I don't think it's the same scale. I think it's the hotel. So I think 8 is definitely going to be a different scale than to this event.
I mean, I'd be willing to give it a go.
I'm
I'd be
trying
willing
to
petitionally fund it.
the other question. Yeah, what's the condition is the first question actually. We'll ask.
Yeah, what kind of condition are you looking for?
Like number of participants, and that's really it.
Well, Avanish has already said that he won't run it if 10 people don't sign up. So
yeah, that's why I was bringing it up. That, and I know Judge else hasn't been mentioned. Worski basically said that he's a judge, but hasn't been told anything about what exactly he was doing. I'm more concerned about fleshed out details.
Yeah,
exactly what's happening.
Yeah, that's also a good point. Also, looking at the revised funding, number 6 and 7 seem unnecessary.
What's number 6 and 7? Oh,
I don't really get what 6 and 7.
Individual best. It's just like for each episode, there'll be a small amount for whoever wins that episode.
I mean, but also it seems like isn't based off of the proposal. It also seems like you just kind of build anything, which.
No, I think you get specified what to build in each day. So like everyone will build the same thing in that day.
I see. No, I see it in the thing now.
Yeah, it's all the way down at the bottom.
It's sort of a building only, as in a house only. Yeah, a structure only version of Battle of the Builds.
Yeah, the structure. I think the writing this proposal is really confusing because I'm trying to figure out what's supposed to be actual proposal and what's not, like which role play and what's not.
I feel like we need a full rewrite of this proposal with much more specific detail.
And no more.
Yeah.
Like, just get to the chase.
Yeah, what's going on?
In concept, I'm fine. So if we were to just approve funding now, my inclination would be to go off the amendment and do items 1 through 5 only.
Yeah, I agree.
But fund that amount in full. So
I mean, is it easy just to get Avanish to do a rewrite and submit for the GA?
Yeah, I think that's the best option, but
yeah.
But I'm just saying that's where
then with more details on like as well as this, have like a full proposal which will include rules for the events, formats, etc.
Include the rules.
I will note
dates.
I will note the dates that Avanish originally proposed.
dates on the proposal.
Yeah, there's 4th, 5th, and 6th. So the GSM is on the 13th. So you'll be missing out on that. Actually, including the 13th as well. So I'm not sure if that's okay with Avanish if he wants to push the event later.
Yeah, or
So Avanish,
So-
if you're going to repropose this, you're going to have to wait till the next GSM, which is on the 13th. That means the dates 4th, 5th, 6th, and 13th, you're not going to be able to run the event. It's going to have to be later, like the later
Okay.
half of September.
Yeah.
Okay, Avanish.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
okay with
Avanish
that.
says okay. So
Okay.
Cool.
So then,
Then
this is going to be denied for now. Just repropose. In the reproposal, please try to include as much clear information as you can, and specifically, the rules that are going to be given out to people, and don't give any of the lore. Like as much, be clear is the point.
maybe better yet, be concise.
That
Yeah.
too.
Probably best
So-
to include the method of judging there as well. Because I think
Yes.
you've mentioned
Yes.
that the judge has been up.
Yes.
What the structure
Yes, we need that too. So, okay, but yep. So go ahead and give it a rewrite, and we would be happy to take a look at the GSM in 2 weeks. Okay, so that will be a no for now.
Yep.
Okay, 8A. Oh, mine.
Yep. I'm fine with this.
Yeah, you're my neighbor. So.
Yes, I'm very okay with this because then we can actually really connect these
Really
two
do
cities.
stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Did Ryan FR, just an aside, Ryan FR just disappeared, I guess? Because he used to be
It's been a long time
He-
ago.
Yeah, he has kind of been similar to Frozen and just offline for long periods of time, and then comes back on for like a couple weeks. So
Okay.
he's last been online,
11 months.
A year
17
ago.
days.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
Strong IB vibes now.
Well, that was always the point, was to connect the two cities up, but
And anyway, I think it's fine.
Okay. Cool. 8A approved.
yep. 8B.
8B.
Do you want to start on this, Yoshi? Because you had some concerns in the comments.
Yeah, I'm more against this IAT just because it seems like it's trying to we're trying to get a head start on the kind of like that based off of other things I've heard, and also some of that. But also the other concern I had is I think that it very much would be more valuable to people, I think, in the region, like in the neighboring cities, for example, who could like obviously construct more there.
Yeah. I'm inclined to agree with Yoshi.
Yoshi, can you clarify what do you mean by what you've heard?
Well, if you read the comment I left, I believe you can be here to clarify if you like, but I know from what I've seen, there was some basically discussion about Avanish wanting to kind of IAT just other cities just for like, I mean, seemingly just I didn't really see a reason for it. I think one of the like he said he was thinking about IATing Kessler, which was I think like weird. It seemed like he was basically going around trying to IAT places, which kind of concerned me. That's why I'm thinking this might just be a way to head start kind of production on the town. I don't know if he was joking, to be completely
I don't
honest
know
with
if
you.
this was a joke, but still, I am.
He is who we can ask him.
Well, he's
No,
listening
but-
to us, so he's. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, no, I am inclined to deny it due to the fact that it's fairly large and there are other cities around it.
Camel, we're aware Avanish is not on Discord.
Yeah, there's.
We are
he's probably
reading
wa-
in-game chat. Yeah.
Though I think he is watching the stream because he was able to respond to questions that we
Yeah.
were saying.
Crimson asks Avanish, were you serious when you wanted to IIT Kessler? Avanish says no. So, yeah.
Still, I am less inclined to approve something like this when there are other cities in the area that are closer that could more reasonably connect.
And I think my other concern was it's just he and Bob B. Gammer recently claimed the station. I think it was some unfinished business emerging. I think at the Expo or something. So it's not like it's not like they don't have claims already. So that's why it seems like it's just trying to get more land, which I'm not necessarily here for.
Yeah, I'm not for this because of the because of how close it is to other cities that are right there.
Okay, sounds like that's a no.
Yeah, I'm not for it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that is a no. Going to 8C, XW36.
Is there
I know I
anything
put-
there?
I know I added this IAT, but I'm looking. I don't think I've ever seen Darth Vader, or I'm trying to look up his previous names, but I don't think he's actually joined the server.
They came
No,
on.
he did. So
They
what
did
happened?
recently. I told them to send in the IAT.
Oh, I see.
No, I told him to send the IAT.
I think we both told them to send in the IAT.
Well, no, what happened?
Got the IAT.
Well, actually, so the story is what happened was Darth Vader actually came back from, I think, being active for a little bit. I don't know how long the activity was for. They came back and they saw the town here, and I think they were thinking about adding or working on it, and I told them, oh well, you need to get you can IAT it, and I just sent them the link to the IAT, and that's why you can see the copy and pasted version from the website just with extra text on it. So they came back recently. I'm unsure how long the code of activity was before it.
Okay, I'm trying to do scene on that person, and it's saying player not found. So did they change their name, or am I misspelling it?
It's
I think
double
that might-
underscores in front and back.
Maybe
I'm
spelling
putting-
somewhere.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of underscores somewhere. You just gotta figure out where it is. Let me hold on.
I'm
No,
putting
block.
two underscores before and after, so and then one.
I know that's a
Yeah.
single underscore after.
Is it
one
single
underscore
underscore?
after.
Nope, that's not it.
Nope.
Hold on. I
Alpha saying 2 before, 1 after.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
two. It's 2 before, 1 in the middle, 3 after.
Oh my fucking god.
Confusing.
Why?
Why do you
No,
do
no,
this?
no. I will say Darth Vader 2005 is a completely different person. Those are 2 different people.
Okay, rank is citizen.
You can teleport to Chief. He's here at the.
Yeah,
it-
I'm at the town.
yeah. So the original claim here was Opal status to make a kind of Epcot thing, if I'm correct. That's
Mm-hmm.
So Doll
Like
points
he's
out.
only citizen and he hasn't been that active. I'm inclined to say no. And like he can found his own town.
Yeah, there's no real reason that he needs this town specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like he literally just came back. So yeah. No, I'm inclined to say no.
Yeah, there's he could just settle a random other town.
Or
Or Bill and
a
Zeta.
random
There's so much land.
Yeah. There's so much plains. If you want plains, you can build in the plains out in Zeta.
There's plenty of space.
Okay. 8C is denied. 9A, Expo East Extension. What is this? Extension 3 or 2?
Yes.
3?
Pass.
I think 3.
I think it's 2.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Semantics.
Original went to Farwater, and then it went to the edge of Epsilon. So I think this is 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
2.
this looks fine to me.
Yeah,
So yeah, this was one of the ones we cited as being ready for a line last ISM, and this connects pretty much all the running towns in the region.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
I know I've had concerns before about the ranking because, as I mentioned to Yoshi before, these towns, yes, they are active. They're not specifically big in a sense of rank.
Yeah, that is the concern that I think I'd probably share with CC, but I know God is really itching to build a Martino, and this would probably be the most recent one to build.
Is the rank the important thing, or is it the amount of activity? Because there's a different thing. the
And
rate
Michael-
of construction is different from what is constructed so far.
I guess rank also ties
Mike-
in with size as well. So
Although New Ashmore is unranked, that's because the mayor is only assistant at the moment. Like realistically, it's councillor sized and it is active.
Okay.
I'm okay approving this.
Yeah, this looks fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess.
We're doing it.
I guess.
Okay.
This,
It looks like it.
just to get God's need or yearning to build number 2 line.
I have
Okay,
plans.
guys.
Calm down, God.
I
God's
will
build.
I
build
will
one more
say for this extension, maybe also CC's like just we will keep an eye on how like on signups and who actually moves in. If it's a lot of people, then that that indicates that there is demand for that. If it's not, then maybe we can slow down the extensions after this. But
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that.
but
Yeah.
we said
And
this
yeah,
was the most popular.
As
the
our
most popular
extender
one.
said, East Mesa is now there since this proposal was written.
So,
Yeah, we did say that these 2 extensions that are on here are the ones that are most likely to go first. So there you go. Okay, 9A approved. 9B, first
Okay.
Arctic extension.
Yep.
Yep.
I haven't.
Times.
Yep.
Yeah, we actually have an X1. This is wow, Cece making history here.
Yep. So this is going to need some explanation for all the stuff that's going to be happening on this one. As you know, if you can TP to Snow Topic, I'm there right now at RG at A32. I'm going to have some
Yeah.
fun times getting.
CC, you're peaking your mic really badly.
Give me a second.
CC does have a bad mic, so
Is that better?
that's a lot
much
better.
Cool. So yeah, this be fun times of going underground. I've tried to describe in full detail the whole route because of all the fun stuff with Snow Topic. I'm mainly requesting on this route an IAT for both Snow Topic and Arcadium. Artie has not responded to me in over 3 months, even though he did initially give me approval. Snow Topic, H&T has never responded to me ever since I did a DM about 4 months ago. The rest of the towns along the line have given me full approvals and will be in full coordination.
Is Hnt active anymore?
Not
No.
really.
Very no.
No.
H&T was actually the one who IoT Snow Topic from Due Chapel, I think.
Do Chapel.
Yeah.
Hnt has been off for more than 3 months anyway.
So Arcadium, so the thing with Arcadium is Artie was still the one in charge of it. I got approval from Artie in the first place initially to build through Arcadium. Then when I came back to re-get his approval, he just ghosted me.
Weird.
Because I have like DMs proving that Artie like gave me approval to route through Arcadium, and then it was like, okay, he even said, let me work with Debbie. And I came back and said, okay, do you have a plan yet with Debbie? And there's no response. Now with Arcadium, Artie is Arctic tracks that have actually been built, I guess, by Artie. So I'm mainly reusing the tracks there. There's actually a pretty nice bridge that I'm going to reuse in Arcadium. And then Taiga interchange will be done by myself since I'm still finishing Taiga. I'm waiting on JDY to coordinate to finish Taiga, so don't worry, Taiga will be finished.
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
I'd like to bring up something. It's not about this extension specifically, but where like after. If you look on Dynamap, west of this extension, I'm a little bit concerned about, or I want to discuss how the Arctic Western and Northern lines are all going to merge. And west of this extension is Carnoustie. Is that probably going to be the plan of like, we're just going to merge, make a big junction there or something? I just want to.
I've actually, Yoshi had asked me the same topic about how I wanted to route Arctic, because I know initially from our talks, Frumple was the ice spikes biome for Arctic to terminate there. And that's why I was trying to line the tracks to go east-west. to hit the ice spikes.
So I guess what I'm saying is, will the Arctic line go south? Can it go south to meet with the other lines at Carnoustie, or is it just going to go straight west from there?
I can. That was one of my first generations of the plan, was to get to Carnoustie. Captain Obi actually gave me perms to terminate in Carnoustie if I so desired.
Okay. I mean, it's up to you guys. Like, ideally, it'd be nice to have all the 3 lines there, but if you don't want it like that, then. And it also depends on Captain Obi too. Like, if he, I don't know if he realizes that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I think in terms of convenience, that makes the most sense. But I think we're still a bit far off from actually needing to get into the implementation of that.
Sure. I'm just thinking ahead here, because I feel like we've been building the lines and not really thinking about where they're going to meet again. So
I was going to say.
Fair.
I was going to say what Kitty said, whereas you could just also continue the Arctic line westwards and then the northern, so you could meet them up kind of in the middle of nowhere, so you could have more stations for people want to join them.
Well, here's the
problem. For that reason, because sorry,
Yoshi, did you recall the plan I posted a while ago about where
yes,
roughly the western line I think was supposed to go it'll meet up with the northern line, then go continue up north. So it's actually the western line of Arctic. The northern line, I think I put in because if the western line doesn't do that, then it's going to kind of have nowhere else to go, right? Like, unless it wants to cross that big lake or something.
Anyway, so the first generation plan I had, I can give some background of why I chose this exact route. So the first generation plan I had actually was going to be a little bit further south and go through Skogheim and terminate Carnoustie. But then Northern Line got built. That Vicky actually beat me to Carnoustie and did the Northern Line. So I actually bumped it further up north. That way it wasn't too close to the Northern Line.
Anyway, I'm just throwing this discussion. We don't have to decide now, but the extension itself looks fine. I just want you guys to think about where it could go next, because
I think I think we'll need to look at that as we look at second extensions and stuff like that.
I think that's now.
But in terms of this extension, I think we're good.
Yeah, just
I agree.
Make sure to terraform and add pillars, CC.
I will.
I will be watching you.
Yes,
I will also be watching you as I feel like I'm the person who always calls out floating everything.
Yes, I've been doing all the fun taiga terraforming, so yes, it will be done.
Oh joy! Okay, is that everything?
That's the last thing on the agenda.
Hey,
44 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'm just gonna kick out Craigbot. Yoshi, do you tar applications, are they still open?
Nope, they have closed.
Cool.
Actually, Chief, we may want to do a Q&A in case anyone has any further questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless there's the Core Protect Purge coming up, and I know that I've chucked in a lot of discussion in the forum channel, so if people want to discuss that too right now.
Gotcha.
You got 15 minutes, I guess.
Okay, cool. Well, then let's open the floor. So ping me or just post your question directly in the meeting live channel if you have questions.
So as a reminder for people, there is a Core Protect Purge happening on Tuesday, 2 days from now. Both main and beta servers will not be online. I also don't know how long it'll take, but you can view Discord for updates. I'm hoping it'll just probably take a few hours, but who knows.
For our viewers on MBS, if you have a question... For viewers on MBS, if you have a question you would like us to ask, you can send that in our live chat right here on YouTube with your Minecraft username. We will only be accepting questions from members of the MRT.
Crimson Fox would like me to remind everybody to please vote in Desert Sun.
Wait, hold on. That event was supposed to end like a week ago. What happened?
He hasn't received 10 votes.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Susie, I'm up here.
Oh. Aqua asks if we do surveillance again, will it be the old map or the new one? I haven't said this explicitly, but it'd probably just be a brand new map.
It'll be a new map.
Yeah.
Like, the old one was very much just a test, and also in terms of giving everybody a relatively fair shot, then we probably want to have it as a fresh map. Okay, Evanish asked for my topic. I need to resend the proposal with more detail, right? So some stuff needs to be reworded. Some stuff needs to be more concise. There are specific things that we need. You don't need to ping us, Evanish. We see your question. So there are some specific things that you need. So we need to know about the judging, and we need to know if you have a copy of the text of the rules that you're going to share with everybody, then we would love to see those as well. When you are writing, please also be sure to do so clearly and concisely. And what that means is to include as much, like only the relevant bits of information, and to not go all like super winding. So, if like when you say, the contestants wake up at the beginning of each day, like you say it is a 20-minute build interval. Like, try to translate it into as clear and easy to understand language as you can. If you want, it may be helpful to run the text by other people, especially if you have other people who are going to be judging or helping you run the event. It may be really helpful to run your proposal and the text by them so that they can help you proofread it, because I know that will certainly make it a little bit easier for us. So, but yes, we do need a full resubmission. So Avanish, you can take the rules and copy paste them somewhere else, and just send the rules to us, and they keep the builds list secret. That's fine. Okay. Any other questions? Especially on some of the other stuff that have just been announced as little things.
What's the A66? Is that a road that we approved? I don't recall
A66?
No,
I don't
A63
recall that thing exists.
it. I'm just looking at what Brothers Bone is saying in chat.
Someone brought up the idea of naming it the A66, but we went with A63.
Yeah, wait, no, what is... Wait, Brothers Bone, what is he talking? A66, what is that?
A66, as far as I know, doesn't exist.
It doesn't.
So confused.
I'm very confused right now.
I think Purple and I were seeing in chat, Brother Bone says I'm building the A66 in Uppington or something like that, and we're like, we don't recognize that road.
Okay. Also, to make our lives easier, just friendly reminder, label your maps, and choose your own road number before you submit.
If there's a collision with numbers at a GSM or ISM, we will shift the number around as necessary. But please
pick a number.
Yes, the road stock exists. It is very frequently updated and accurate.
Vicky's really good at updating it.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I already updated
Thank you, Vicky.
So
No
you can check that to see if the number you want is claimed.
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe staff. Maybe we should. If you see someone make a proposal and they don't have enough labels, maybe be more inclined to just
reject it.
Reject it or tell them to
reject it outright.
Yeah, I'm kind of guilty of that because I just sort of like, okay, approved, put it in the agenda, and okay. Then find out, oh crap.
Yeah, it's like I see that and I'm like, I'm already done with work and it's already on. Okay, cool. But anyway,
build along MRT lines that are under construction. Thanks. Plus your data time.
Okay. Are there any other questions? Because otherwise, I'm going to read off these trustee meeting notes and then call it done.
Okay.
Trustee meeting. Yeah, because it's special
trustee meeting.
There was a trustee meeting today. Because apparently today was the 6th anniversary of the banning of Heirs the Eagle.
So is this the Heirs the Eagle Memorial Trustee meeting?
Yes. Okay, so the trustee meeting results are as follows. The trustees hereby vote to declare Heirs the Eagle the Postmaster General of the United States, make Heirs the Eagle head guest, make Heirs the Eagle's apartment the official shrine of Heirs the Eagle, declare that Heirs the Eagle never existed, condemn the mumbled deep state for conspiring to get rid of guest rights, create another server where everyone is a guest in honor of Heirs the Eagle, recognize that the floor is made of floor, replace references to God in the Battle Hymn of the Republic with guest to reference Heirs the Eagle, instantly kick anyone eating blueberries from all MRT services, rank up Moleville as a sequel to GSM Town, Rod Bloss Sea Heli is recognized as a reputable transport company, requires staff members to post the Let Me In macro to join the trustee meeting, recognize Peripotamia as best town, declare the United States Postal Service as trustee.
Apparently a government agency is now trustee according to the trustees.
Excellent. That means that the United States Postal Service can place water.
Excellent.
That was a very productive trustee meeting. I will point out that I was done eating blueberries before you guys enacted that law, so, I'm safe.
GG.
Yeah.
Should we?
Okay,
should we start?
we're done.
Yeah, bye, Craig.
Okay. Wait. Where's the bot control channel? Okay. Bye, Craig.
And that's right.
There goes Craig.
There goes Craig.
54 minutes start to finish. Claps all around.
Yay!
Okay.
I was willing to bet that we would have.
For our viewers on MBS, this has been the August 2020 Infrastructure Staff Meeting, live from MBS News. This was our first broadcast following the graphics relaunch to feature our new staff meeting graphics. So thanks for tuning in. Tune in to us for future broadcasts. From MBS News, I'm Kitty Catwoman 231, and thanks for watching.